Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Talk Big Brother Blockbuster Season 2. I'm your host, Sean, and tonight we will be talking about the cast for Big Brother Blockbuster Season 2, and we will see what we think and how we feel about the cast, who we think will work together, and what we think will exactly happen this season. So, get ready, grab your popcorn, grab your tea, grab whatever you want, sis, and let's get into it. All right. So first things first, the cast is a cast of, I believe, 17. I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check in just a moment. Um, the cast is a cast of 17. Correct. I was correct. Okay. So tonight, we're not really going to, freak out. We're just going to have fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to dive right in. So the first person tonight we will be talking about is Trenton. Trenton is 24 from Houston, Texas. So as for Trenton, so first off, I think Trenton is going to be a strong competitor, but if I had to pick a first boot, if I had to pick, I think it would be Trenton getting first boot. So the reason I think Trenton would be the first boot, is because I I don't know where I sit with him. I don't know how I vibe with him, and I just don't know his mash and marble. I don't really know how he plays. So it'll be very interesting to see him play tonight or in this game overall. And if he does bad, it won't surprise me per se. But I have seen a lot of people supporting him, so maybe he'll do good. I guess we'll have to watch and find out. Next up, we have Chelsea. Chelsea is 17 from Australia. Um, I already adore her. I don't know anything about her, but as an Australian, I vibe with it. I get behind it, and I'm excited to see her play. I feel like she'll be a mid jury person. I do think she'll get far enough to make jury, and I feel like she'll be the third or fourth juror this season. But um, her being Australian, and that is not very common. You don't see very many Australians around. So it's very good to see her playing and very exciting to say the least. Next, we have CJ. CJ is 41 from Monroe, Los Angeles. Or I think, no, that was stupid. From Louisiana, I believe is LA. Unsure. He's from somewhere. CJ plays a lot of games. I've hosted him several times now. And I don't think CJ will be a jury member. I don't think he'll make jury. In fact, I think he'll be either the second or third boot. And simply because his social game is kind of lacking and not there really. And with him playing so many games at one time, you get behind and you can't stay up to pace like you need to in these kind of games. And so while I love CJ, I think he's amazing. Just the amount of stuff he has on his plate right now, I don't think he will be able to play the game like he needs to. However, if CJ does what I've seen him do, and he makes the connections he needs to make, and he's talking to people a lot, and he's doing what he simply needs to do, CJ could come out on top and be a very, very good player in this game. Now, that's not to say that other players will do better than him, because I'm sure there will be better players this season, and that might be just a little unfortunate for CJ. Next, we have the queen, the icon, Ali is 28, from Kamloops, BC. I don't, Canada. I don't know what Kamloops is, and I hope I said it right. But Ali is an icon. Ali is really nice, really sweet, and amazing. I think Ali will be a very good player this game just because of how social she is and how amazing she really is. Now, her boyfriend Kevin um, played Big Brother Blockbuster season 1, and Kevin played a really good game, and it was really fun to watch Kevin play. Ali is very strong. Ali plays one hell of a social game, and I know she's not going to back down for this game, and I know she's not going to be scared to talk to people, make moves, and do what she needs to do, when she needs to do it, how she needs to do it, and she will be that bitch. I could see her going clear to Final 5, and maybe going to the end if possible, and if she aligns with the correct people. So I have high hopes for Ali, and Ali is one of my faves this season. So go Ali! I am rooting for her, and I hope she does perfect. Sorry, I had to answer a message. All right, next up we have Marcus. Marcus is 39 from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Man, Marcus. Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm only saying this because this is my honest review, and I want to be open with you all. When I posted Marcus, he was either really, really active or he was very inactive. Now, I'm hoping Marcus can be active this season, but even then, I feel like he'll be a pre-juror. And by pre-juror, I mean like the last pre-juror, because I've seen Marcus get last pre-jury a lot. And so I could see that. Now, Marcus is really social when he does play games, and a lot of these people I've seen and this cast are going to be really social. So if he can stay on his social game and stay up to date on that and keep with everyone in the game and stay close with certain people, I think he has what it takes to win. Now, I could be completely wrong about that, but I can see the man doing really well. Now, do I think he has a possibility of getting jury? Yes. But is it likely, in my opinion? No. But I guess we will see what Marcus does this season, and we are wishing him the best of luck. Next up, we have Michael, whom is 36 and from Alabama. I know nothing about Michael. However, his favorite Big Brother players are Frankie, Tyler, and Nicole F. Now, those three things say a lot in just one little thing. So Frankie, Tyler, and Nicole F are three very different players, in my opinion. Y'all may think I'm wrong. Anyways, I think they're three very different Big Brother players. Now here's the thing. I think, just pure guessing, he is going to most likely play like Tyler. And I say this because when I look at his picture and I think deeply, I see Tyler moves. And if he doesn't play like Tyler, I think he's going to play like Frankie. I don't know them very well, but I do have a very high hoping feeling for him, and I really hope that he plays one hell of a game, and I hope that he can make it to jury, and if he doesn't, well, then unfortunately that'll suck, but I do not want that for him. And yeah, also love that his fave movie is The Blob. Next up, we have one of my literal best friends. We have Chantelle, whom is 41, from Amos, I believe is how they say it, Quebec. Okay, Chantelle, really social, really good at comps. Right now she has an injury, but I think she can overcome this injury, do good in comps. I think she can slay this game. very much one of my 2 winner picks this season. Chantelle is amazing. She is loud, she is vocal, and she is not scared to speak her mind. Chantelle is one of those people, rarely that you find, that will be in your face about what she wants done, when she wants it done, and how she wants it done. Now, I also know, and I'm going to let you in on a little tea. Sip, sip. CJ, and Kenzie. Chantelle does not like any of them. She does not like Kenzie, and she does not like CJ. So, that is key, and I will let you do with what you want to, I will let you do with that information what you will. But yeah, I think it'll be very fun to watch her and see what she does. And if she doesn't win, she'll definitely be in jury. There's no way this girl doesn't get to jury. She is perfect. She is an A+ player, and she is just a baddie. Period, girl. Period. Next, we have Eric, whom is 23, from Pensacola, Florida. Now, let's get diving right in on Eric. First off, Eric is cute. Just saying. Also, Eric looks like the kind of player that is going to come in with that mentality of you better know your place when your place needs to be known, because I am the baddest bitch in the room. You are not, and you shall sit the fuck down right now. Right now, boo. And I have faith in Eric. I have faith that Eric will make it to Final 7, and I don't think Eric will make it past Final 7, just because I feel like there are going to be tighter bonds that Eric is not a part of. But I still feel like Eric is going to be a frontliner or front runner of the season and going to be out there and one of the faves of the season. And if they're not, well, my read is completely wrong on Eric, and unfortunately, that'll suck. But I really do have high hopes for Eric, and I hope Eric plays this game phenomenally, and I really do hope Eric comes in with that mentality that I said that they would. Next up, we have Danielle, who is 25, from Los Angeles. First off, just want to say, the fact that she doesn't have a favorite Big Brother player and she had to substitute it for Kelly Wentworth says a lot, but she's a gorgeous female. Okay, anyways. Danielle. I don't want to sound mean. I'm not being mean, and I don't want you to think I'm being mean. But Danielle gives me the vibes of come in, play the game, but fail at the game. I don't think she's going to be first boot. I don't think she will make jury. I think she will be a mid boot and an easy mid boot for everyone, just because she doesn't give me vibes of a strong player in the game. She doesn't give me vibes as in, I'm this person, I'm going to lay the law down, you're going to make moves with me, we are going to make moves together. She also looks kind of shady. Miss Ma'am looks kind of shady. And if she's shady, that could become a mess, and people could get caught up in all that mess, and strings could be wrapping around, and it will be literally so crazy, but fun to see. So Danielle, while I don't have high hopes for you, good luck, and I wish you the best. Next up, we have Adrian, who is 28, from Midland, Texas. Now, favorite Big Brother player is Devon Rogers. Literally love that. And love him, actually. Okay, he's definitely going to be a Final 8 boot. He's going to be booted at Final 8. He's going to get 8th place. But, and I promise you, he's getting 8th place. There is no doubt in my mind that Adrian is the 8th place of the season. Now, here is why. I think there is going to be an alliance with all Texans. But if you know Texas, you know that Texans like to butt heads, like to have fun, and like to party. Now, Adrian, I feel like, is going to be the Texan that is going to be out there and the one stirring the pot, making the tea, sipping the tea, and not giving anyone else the tea to share. Now, Miss Ma'am, that is not cute, not fun, and not smart, but we will let you have your little tee-hee moment. But when you get to Final 8, I feel like you're going to have an alliance against you at that point, and then you're going to go home, Bill. But if you do better than what I think, period, Bill. We have Dave next. He is 34 from Summer Beaver, Ontario. I have seen Dave play one hell of a game in several different games. First off, comp beast. Second off, socially amazing. And third off, very, very strategic. Now, Dave is going to come into this game. People have seen him win orgs, and that is going to paint a target on him immediately. Now, if I'm wrong about that, I won't be surprised. But I do think he's going to come in really super early with a target on his back, and it's not going to be the target that anyone really foresees and wants. But Dave can get through that target by downplaying his win. So if he notices that there is a target on his back for winning an org, he's just going to have to be like, hey, yes, I've won. It was an easy win. Nothing really major happened. But deep down inside, I know that he is really good at comps. If anything, he will probably be one of the comp beasts of the season going into before he gets out of the game, which I think will be 3 jury boots in. But I think he'll be a comp beast. I think he'll be really social, and I think he'll be able to stick with people for a while. But I don't think he's going to be able to work with people long term, just because I don't know if people are going to catch on to why he is a very good reason to be targeted. But I do love him. And if he wins, we will not be mad because a king deserves a win. Next, we have Greg, who is 39 from SA, Texas. Okay, let me just lay it down for you. Literal, amazing, iconic, baddie, great, okay? He may be terrified of cops, okay? But what he is not terrified of is making a damn move. He sees a target, he's getting that target out as soon and as quick as possible. He's not going to fool around with these players, okay? He's going to be on his shit. He's going to be doing this, and this, being 3 steps ahead of the game, pushing people here, pushing them there, playing literal Big Brother butt chess. And I literally do not see Greg doing anything but being a baddie. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm not going to be wrong about Greg playing a badass game, pushing moves, making moves, being a big move player. And I'm excited to see him do all this. Next, we have Kendra from, she is 43 from Newawada, Oklahoma. Her favorite Big Brother player is Derek. We're not going to get into that. Anyways, Kendra, girl, hey, how you doing? Kendra is going to, in my prediction list, is going to be an early boo. Now, here is why. I feel like Kendra isn't going to be in 2 of the main alliances I think that'll happen. Now, and that's going to hurt her. And the reason I think that'll hurt her is because if she's not in those alliances, she's going to be on the outside, which means she's on the bottom, which means she has nobody. And so I just don't foresee Kendra doing good because I don't think she's going to align with the correct people, nor do I think she's going to align with anyone really. And if she does align with people, I feel like it'll be a last-minute alliance, whereas she can't fight for her game anymore. Will she do as bad as I think? Probably. Am I going to be sad? Very sad. But I have low hopes for Kendra, and I hope she can prove me wrong. Good luck, Kendra. Next, we have Brian, who is 27 from Maryland. Brian is phenomenal. Very social, very good at comps, but Brian has been inactive in games before. Not saying he will be here, but I've seen him be inactive, so it worries me. But I do have a little bit of faith for him to make it deeper than what I'm expecting. If he doesn't make it deep into the game, I won't be surprised. But if he makes it deep in the game, I also won't be surprised because I have seen him in two different ways. I have seen him play a completely really social and calm game, and I've seen him not play a very good game at all. So I'm iffy on Brian. I don't know really where to put him in the season based on placement, but it'll be very interesting to see what happens with him. Next, we have Mr. Johnny Vega, who is 27 from Bentonville, I believe is how they say it. And I believe he is from New Jersey, which is in J. So yeah, Johnny Vega. Johnny motherfucking Vega. Johnny is an A+ player. He is that bitch. Okay? Okay? Now, I've never seen Johnny win an org. I've seen him get second place. And I want to say that he's going to come into this game literally guns blazing, ready to pull them out on anyone and everyone to get to the end. He will not care about anyone's feelings, and he will not care to back down off of them because Johnny Vega plays the game for the game and not anyone else. Johnny Vega is an amazing, strong, and great player. And honestly, he's going to be one of the top players this season. Hands down, amazing, iconic, and I cannot wait, and I really cannot wait for him to make huge, amazing, strong moves. Next, we have Kenzie. She is 29, and she is from Ontario, Canada. Earlier, I mentioned Kenzie when I was talking about Chantelle and how they have a little bit of a rivalry. Now, Kenzie Bill, this is not rude. Don't take it as rude. Kenzie is a very, very loud player. She's loud to the point that she will drag anyone. I don't see Kenzie doing good in this game, and it's not because she is loud, but it is. She's loud, and I feel like people are going to feel pushed by her. They're going to feel intimidated by her, and it's going to push them to the edge of she's not here to work around anything. She's here to get her moves done only for her and nobody else. And if we go against her, she's going to explode on us, expose us, and we're not going to have anywhere to turn or go or do because she will drag us through the mud and back a million times. Kenzie, I wish you the best of luck, but I think you will be one of the first 5 jurors this season. And finally, we have Devin. Devin is 28. Wait, I'm missing someone. I'm missing someone, but I have them, so it'll be okay. We have Devin, who is 28, from Rush, Kentucky. First off, Devin is also another cutie. I do not know anything about Devin, but I want to say that he's going to do better than most people. I have really high hopes for him, and I am excited to see him play and make moves. Now, if he doesn't make good, strong moves, I would be surprised because I have really strong high hopes for him. And if I can't get that, and if I don't get that from him, I will be really sad. But we will have to see what Devin does, how Devin does, and yeah. Alright, so I did get everyone. Devin is last. So yeah. So I think this season will be phenomenal. I think this season will be iconic and amazing. And if it is not, well, then you can fault me later for my incorrect opinions, boo. But I promise you, without a doubt, this season is going to be amazing. Now, if you want to watch and you are not from there, if you want to watch Big Brother Blockbuster live and all of their updates, go to www.facebook.com/groups/BB Blockbuster. No spaces, no capital letters. And you can get all of the updates on their Facebook group, and you can watch some stuff go down. You can vote. You can do a lot of stuff with this game. It is a very interactive game with players, and it is amazing. Period. Also, just a shout out to the amazing hosts that run this game. Without all of them, this game would not be where it is, how it is, and as fun as it is. So, shout out to everyone on the Big Brother Blockbuster hosting team. You guys are hella good people. I adore each and every one of you, and I am so happy that you guys are doing this, staying intact, and doing phenomenal at hosting this game. So yeah, that is the wrap up of tonight's cast assessment. I am really excited to watch this season, and I hope you join in and watching with me. Good luck to the 16 players in the game, and yeah, see you all later, and good night. Actually, I will see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next Tribal Council of Impulse Survivor. So, see you guys then. Until then, I am your host, and from outside the Talk House, I am Julie Chen without the motherfucking Moonves. Good night, boo.